All right, today is July 26th, 2024. This is the post market review, and just going over trades that I took, why I entered, should I have entered, have waited, could could I have waited. I took I think 3 trades today, maybe 4. Let's see if I can show where things went. So I wish I marked this earlier. So I entered a little high on the move. As you can see, I was still trying to figure out myself. I entered. I had this level here based off of what? Oh, because of a 10K. But this was the most strongest volume bar, so I should have had been focusing on this one here. I entered here, aiming for that, aiming for this level here around 5,500, which would be the 2 to 1. I ended up being stopped out because the level was bad. The entry level was bad. Everything was bad. Um, and as you can see, that we're bouncing around. And I knew that my stop loss should have been down here at 45470, and I should have waited for a deeper stop loss. Sorry, a deeper entry. Um, and so once I figured it out here, it's a bit too late. And as you can see, price bounce and hit my level up here for a good 15 point run. As I rode to my level, this is where I should have been. This is that high volume area. This right here doesn't really count. No, we broke above it and we kept staying here above it. This should have been my entry after the morning, bouncing around, pushed up and come down. If you see it on the 5 minute, we had a nice push. And then we kind of stayed there, and then at 10 o'clock we came down to it. I could have entered on the break of this channel right here. Stop loss could have been right there, and then write it out. So if I go to the charts real quickly, we have this here, and then I'm gonna explain this whole thing right here. Right, then we have looks like it's right around here. Right, so this has been up, that push up, come down, and if I would have been a premature entry, but based off what I had, this would have been nice. Probably the entry would have been better right here, right around at 1035. A little deeper into it, and I'll go over this gray line in a bit later. So maybe that entry would have been too tight. My second try, again, I felt like I was chasing it. I entered entry and exit. I think I entered, and then I here, and then I didn't have a 7 point stop loss. I wanted to adjust it, but I had my stop loss at a 5 point. So whatever 5 is from 77, which would be what, 72, 73. If I can get my thing up, I'll be able to show where it was. And like I said, I kept saying I need to put my stop loss down here, and I need to wait for a channel break. I didn't wait for a channel break for this one. Price just looked like it was ready to go. It pushed, and I ended up getting stopped out. So that was my issue with this trade, was that I did not let price come into my level, nor did I have proper risk management. Right, which I ended up suffering for that. So I did take looks like I did take one, two, three, 5 trades. I took 5 trades. 5 trades. Only recorded 3. So there's that. All right. I took a trade at, what is this, the add-on trade? No, I took 5 trades. I took 5 trades. So that other trade here, 5477, I think. 5477, 5477, yeah, 54775, and I stop loss was at 5473. So it was right in here. So I ended up getting stopped out. Price bounced and then it went. And I think after I got stopped out, did I re-enter? 1034. About 1047. I think I entered badly again, and I entered badly. I waited for price to push all. Look at all this price movement I missed, and then price came back down again. Right, we kind of like broke a channel right here. Could have entered here. I entered when price came back down. Right, waiting for just too much confirmation, and then my goal was still up here, but I took this trade to here, and then I took out. I don't know what happened, why I have anxieties. I don't know if it's because price dumped down and I saw this candle right here. I said, well, maybe we'll reject, but I got out. I didn't have any other level of structure, but if I did enter earlier, right, if I entered earlier, like right here, I could have used this, which would have been like basically my entry, as my stop loss, and just allowing price to just flow back and forth until it figures out how to get itself to the top. So I entered here, stop loss could have been down here. So let's go to the charts. So, and that was that alone was like 1,000 point move, just 2 to 1. So this would have been 2,000 point moves, and I was down about 1,300, 1,400 for the day, and I made up everything, 1,376 I think for the day, and I made up just about everything on that one trade, and I could have made a lot more with it. This would have been a $2 grand trade. This is on 2 ES contracts. So, you know, and then if I just even that first trade bounce up would have been good, right? This one went right away, and then that second one right away. Well, not right away, but went to that direction and went even more. So let's go into this here. So initially I had initially a minute for review. Okay. And this one should come. Okay. So initially I had my level here from the 5-minute, as you saw. Let me zoom out. So the 5-minute right here. All right. I didn't use the Heikin Ashi, which I should. All right, and it still works out slightly the same. It's a little higher, so we can bring it up here. All right, and it's just the 5-minute opening of the day. So we bounced up strongly on that and here, and then we bounced up strongly on that, and then we came down, and then this is where I should have entered to run price right up here. Alright, and then we had a strong move down, and then I could have entered again right here, and then just let price do its thing, and then it went up to this level. So let's go, how did I find these levels? So I said eventually my level was here, but I should have had a level right here, buying started. We had selling, 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 and then we had strong buying, right? We moved up. So I'm gonna get rid of. I'm not gonna get rid of that. Let's go to for review, because that's where I added it here. And then when we opened, we came down here, and then we bounced up, right? So when we opened, price came down to this on this high Kanashi head with the volume. This is the next volume, and price moved up. No, I think it may look good on the line chart. All right, yep, price is moving up. I wouldn't bother looking here. Price moved up on the line chart, and then waited for a retest on it. If I waited for a retest on it, it would have been the entries retest, the opening retest. So here we came down, and we got that nice doji and inverted hammer candle, and then we didn't sell off here, so I wouldn't mark that. I would have waited for this here. All right, I think this is where I wanted the price to go to. All right, so if I hit it like this, break off this channel here like that, we have all of this. Boom. This is about 4 points to make about 16 points, which is a 41. All right, and if we wait for my high area hit here, this is 28 points, which is a what, 7 to 1? I don't know. 4, 8, 12, 16, 16, 20, 24, 28. Yeah, 7 to 1. Right? This would have been a nice 7 to 1 play. But I think I had a level here as my initial target, and let's see why I had that level. So my level is 5.5. Oh no, this morning, yeah, this would have been a nice move straight to that level, and that level came from this here. All right, this is the last time that we sold. As you can see, we had selling here, and then price sold off. Right, last place that we started selling. So that's where price went to. Right to it, that exit. So from level to level, value to volume. And then if we held that area here, price eventually broke that level, and then it moved higher and dumped. Now I did find where this level was at for the dump at, and I'm glad that I was being patient and looking for what was the next place that price dumped, because we had buying down here, then we had a dumpage, right? So the next place that price dumped was right here, this wick. Right, we also have this area right here, but this is the opening candle. We also have this area right here. Right, so if I put price like this into this wick, we can see that price came here and dumped. Right, this is yesterday, so this is a good area to sell off. I wish that I knew that. I'm gonna start marking my charts like this. I need to back test more. And then we came back to it again, same thing, 1 o'clock, wow, and dumped. 1 o'clock, dumped, 1 o'clock, dumped. So we go back, and we got a lot of volume here. Let's go to that one from yesterday. Same thing, a lot of volume going into it, over 10K. Alright, and this is hard to read. but I do like this. Was this today easier to read? Not really. Easier to read going down. So let's see what the 15-minute looks like. Nope, can't read that. This one, perfect. That was perfect. Yeah, this candle here, hammer candle or inverted candle, definitely could read that. Yep. All right, let's go to the 5-minute. All right, can't read this one. Dump. This one would have to just be bought on the. It's a nice uptrend. This one had to be bought on the 1-minute. All right, if we have the here, and then buying as we're breaking, probably around here, anticipating that sell off, and then just letting price just do its thing. And price did a nice reversal back to 50% line of the initial balance. And then, but the other one, we had a nice 15-minute, kind of look good here. For review, all over the place, ain't it? For review. So let's see what we got. So we got bounce, bounce, price holding. So price flattening out, peaked out a little bit, buying, and then a nice sell, right? Boom. So this would have been a nice entry, probably right around here. Let's go to the 1-minute. For review. Alright, so nice upward channel, and then buying right around here. It's about 10 points. Whew, boy. 10 points, so that'd be like 1 micro. That. And then just take price right back down, and then we eventually hit the 50% mark of the day. I think right around here somewhere. The 50% mark of the initial balance. And let me mark the 50%. Where's 1030? 1030 is right around here. Opening is up here. Alright, so all of this. Alright, so price came back down all the way down to here to end of day. Alright, I'm just bouncing back and forth between what I drew. I know one of them have the value area that I initially had. I think this is the one I just placed. 1030. On that value area, the initial balance. Broke it. Went up here. Came all the way back down. I could have exit here. This is a 49-point move. Sheesh. Oh, this is from yesterday. Yesterday I had this level, not today. Yeah, so this one was sorry, today I had this level, not yesterday. This is yesterday's price action. That's why I can't find it. So yeah, so here would have been a nice exit for 49 points. So 49 points on one mini, $5 times 49. You do that math. Not sure what that is. One might be too much. Probably have to do five minis. I think 5 gives you 6 points. Yeah, so 5. So 5 gives you 5 times 5 gives you that times 49. Alright, sheesh, that is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. Just some 5 micros. Some 5 micros, right? So, and then risking 5 times 5 times um, 10, so about 250. We're just gonna about because this is about 10 points. Yep. So risking 250. This is already 500. This is already 43. It's a grand. So yeah, getting out here at 43. So 5 times 5, 5 times 43. Right, that's a grand right there. And then if you have the kahunas to hold it all the way back down to what is that? 89 points. Let's see what price look like on the high time frame. All right, so we ended up bouncing. Look like we're about to bounce, but we ended up closing below value. So yes, the price is likely to go all the way across, which it did. All right, so for 89 points, that's a long 5 micro. Just letting it go for just if you could just hold it for 3 hours from 1 to 3, almost 4 for almost 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 3 hours. It would have been a nice move, and then we're not even going to talk about 2 ES contracts. All right, that's some price action. That's some good move. So anyways, that's it for today. I'm going to continue reviewing my charts and setting up my levels with the Heikin Ashi and volume, and looking for entries on the regular candle. It made much more sense still using the volume as my levels, but looking for just where price shifts directions and with the volume stepping in, right? Um, Selling stepped around here, all right, for this one. So marking this area here, all right, which we sold off here in the morning. Um, buying, buying up here. All right, could have marked that, but buying didn't last long, so I marked that one there. I could have tried to mark here, but I think it's a little different with the Heikin Ashi. Right, if I put this arrow here, I'll put this line here. All right, go to the Heikin Ashi. All right, it's way up here. So yeah, so selling here, and then I'm gonna forego these middle sections of it. So taking my time to paint the picture and then getting better with my level. So that's it for today. I will be doing some back testing during the weekend, and yeah, go from there and prepare for the week to come.